In this video, let's see one more use case on email action and DataRaptor extract in integration procedure. Let's see one use case to understand how to use email action in IP. Here problem statement is send an email to contact regarding password reset request for the given account. It means we have been given the account name as the input. Now whatever the contacts under this account, to all these contacts, we need to send an email regarding some query, password reset request. Here, assumption is already contacts of this account had requested for password reset, and we need to send an email as a response to their previous query. Let's understand this request, what we need to do, and break it in the some 1, 2, 3 steps. Now, first, account name will be given to us, so we have the input. For this account, we need to fetch all the contacts because we need to send an email to these contacts. Hence, first extract all the contacts for given account. Once we get the number of contacts, its details, then we can use email action in IP to send an email. Let's see shortly how and what is the email action. Whenever we need to send an email in the integration procedure, we can use email action. There are two approaches. The first one, we can use using email template option to send an email, and if we don't want to use any email template, we can deselect the option and we can send an email as well without email template. Now let's see how we can achieve this. Let me go to the org and let's create one new integration procedure. Email to account. Then what is the type? We need to send contacts, send email. Let's save it. As we discussed, for this requirement, first before sending an email, we need to have some recipient ID to whom we need to send an email. So to whom we need to send to contacts. Hence, first extract the contacts for the given account. Hence, I will use here DataRaptor. So question is which DataRaptor we can use here. What we need? We need contact ID. We need contact email. With the help of this information, we can send an email. So we need not to perform any transformation, or I can say any formula. So I can use here DataRaptor turbo extract. So let's create DRT. Accordingly, I will take this action, data mapper turbo action, DataRaptor turbo extract, send, or I can say fetch contact for given account. This DRT is not present here, hence we need to create it. Let's create. So turbo extract is ready. What we need to fetch here? We need to fetch contact details and select contact object. Extract path will be something I can say contact list. What is filter? We have been provided a account name or account ID. Here let's assume that we have given the name, and for the given account we need to fetch all the contacts. So we have been given the account name. So is this right filter? Account ID? No. Here we need to replace this ID dot name equals to account name var. Whatever the variable we are using, this same variable we need to add into the previous section to test this DRT. Let me test for ACME. For that I need to select email of contact. So let me select. ID is by default there. So let's execute. Yeah, I can see ID, account ID and email. So I'm getting the information what I'm expecting. Now let's go back to IP. I'm calling this DRT from this IP. DataRaptor expect some input, account name var. Hence we need to pass here as well input parameters. So click here, add input parameter. In the filter value, add the same variable name what we are using in this DataRaptor. And in the data source, you can use the same variable name. You can change it as well. It depends on the requirement, or it depends from where we are getting this variable name. I mean to say the component which is calling this integration procedure. In that component, what is the variable name? Same will be passed here. So if you want to change, you can change here as well. I'm just making difference here. This is the account name. Account name where this is same as DataRaptor, and account name here I need to pass it. Let me try. Account name, it's working or not. ACME. Here we will not be able to say anything because we have not added the response action. In sequence I can see some contacts. Here number of contacts are more. Let me take account where there is only one contact. So let's test for this. Let me check the output. Yes, we are able to see contact ID and email. So first step of the requirement is done. Extract the contact for the given account. Now second one is use email action. If you check in the components of this IP, you will be able to see email action somewhere in this list. So this email action, drag and drop it here. Let's follow this base practice. Give some name here. DataRaptor turbo extract, fetch contact for given account. This is the name of the step and this is the name of DataRaptor. Similarly here, email action, send email to contacts. Now here we do have choice. We can use template or we can deselect as well. So let's take first approach using email template. So if you once you check on this checkbox email template, you will be able to see some fields here. The first field is select email template. If I select here, you should be able to see some templates whatever are present in this org. If I go here, there are some email templates. I need to take this support self-service reset password. So if I check here, this one, then the second field, email target object ID. If you click on this I, you will be able to read this, the email recipient ID. The recipient must be user, contact or lead. It means what? In our case, we need to send an email to contacts. Okay, which contact? This contact, whose email ID is given here. I need to send email to this contact, but in that field I need to mention the contact ID, object ID. If we read this, it's asking for recipient ID. It's not the email ID, it's the object ID. Hence the name is like this, email target object ID. Can we hard code here? Yes, we can, but we want a dynamic way. We need to add this because whatever the contact is coming through this DataRaptor, to that contact email should get sent. Hence what I will be doing here, I do have the name of the step here, as I explained in my previous videos of integration procedure, how to pass any node in the integration procedure from the previous step. For example, I'm getting this ID now. Where is this ID? Copy this ID here. I am having ID. What is the parent node of this ID? It's a contact list. So copy this contact list as well. Copy paste contact list colon ID. But where is this all? It's in the data mapper turbo action. What is the name of this step? It is a DRT. Previously we executed this, hence it's showing the name data mapper turbo action. If we execute and check the name of the step, it will be changed. Let's ignore this error because we are in the process of email action. Now we can see the name of the step is changed. We can see here some data. Okay, now I can copy this name of the step, go here, say colon. Let me explain this. What we want this ID. Where is this ID? Under the contact list. But where is the contact list? It's a part of output of step DRT fetch contact account. Hence I use here step name colon the parent node contact list colon id. Control A, Control C, copy this everything, go to the properties. We are in the email action. We have selected the email template, and what we need here, we need id. In integration procedure, we need to use percentage. In this percentage we need to pass this id. Why we are passing the complete path? If we only pass id, it means from where this id is coming. This id is coming from the contact list parent node. But where is the contact list? Contact list is the output of step DRT fetch contact account, which is the first step of this IP. And some more options are there that we can use as per the requirement. Now let's test this whether it's working or not. Execute. We are not able to see anything here because we have not used response action. Let's see the execution sequence. The first is DataRaptor Turbo. Yeah, it's working fine. Second one is the send email to contacts. It's showing the success true. It means what? We have passed this ID, contact ID. So whatever the email of this contact ID, that is this email. So password reset response is sent to this email. Okay, we need to check this whether we have received the email as per this template or not after some time. It takes almost 30 seconds to 1 minute to receive an email. So let me show you that email first. What is the content of the email? So we have received this email. If I go to this template, support sales request reset password, and if I open the same template, the content is like this, and same content I'm able to see here as the email body. Dear sir, thank you for your new password, something like this. So we are able to receive this, and if you want to check here, it's coming from whatever the user we have used, or I can say administrator in the org. From that it's sending to the contact email address. If I show you, if I go to this account, this is the contact. If you open the contact, you will be able to see the email darshan.velocity@gmail.com, and the same email is here. So using template, we are able to send an email, and email is received here. It's a 0 minutes ago. Let's go back there, and this is using the template. If I don't want to use this, then what we can do, then we can add recipient here to email address list. Here we need to add an email. Okay, but now where is the email? If you go here, previously we had passed this ID when we were using the template. Now we need to pass email. So how can you pass email? Same approach. I need to pass this email, so copy this email field, and instead of this ID, same path, I will pass here email. Control A, Control C, copy everything, go back to properties, again same thing, double percentage, pass this path. What is this path is saying? Send an email to this email. But where is this? This is under the contact list node. And where is the contact list? That is the output of previous step, DRT fetch contact account. If you want, similarly you can add here any CC, BCC, email subject, hi. I can say hi user, and in the welcome body we can say welcome to Omni Pro. Let's put some message for testing purpose, and if everything is okay, similarly there are some options here that we can explore, but let's see whether this is working or not. Let's see in the preview. Execute. No message here because we have not used response action. See the execution sequence. The first step working fine, second step, yeah, it's showing the success. If in case if you observe some error here, what you are supposed to do, check the email action debug part. In the debug part, you will be able to see here input, account name, whatever the input to this IP, all the input will get passed to this email action. If you scroll down below, you will be able to see something about this email action. So all output, whatever the output of previous steps, that is also passed here. Apart from that, email template name, this was about the previous what we selected, it's taking that, but all the things are empty here. Then if I show you, yeah, this is our email subject, hi user. Email element name, what are the step name we have given. Then email body, welcome to 0 to OmniPro channel, and to address list darshan.velocity@gmail.com. the same email we have passed in this path. Okay, now we need to wait to receive an email for a 30 second to 1 minute. Let me show you that as well. So here I'm able to see an email from 0 to OmniPro. Here we need to take care of one thing. Sometime, or I can say most of the time, the email goes to the spam folder of an email, so we need to check that folder as well. If we compare here what we have typed as a email subject, hi user, that is the email subject that I'm able to see. The email body is welcome to 0 to OmniPro channel. That's what we have added here as the email body, and this way we have received an email. If you want, you can say this is not report as a spam, that you can do. So we can see such emails are here, and we can use this email action in with the help of two approaches. The first one with the help of template, another one without email template. So this way we can use the email action in the integration procedure. These are some sample interview questions that you can try. Feel free to comment your answer and let me know in the comment if you have any question. In the next video, let's see few more use cases on integration procedure. Thank you for watching.